Yo, what's going on, crew? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Serrano, and today we're going to be doing some drawing on the TCL Stylus 5G. We're going to be drawing Broly from Dragon Ball Z, and I'm actually watching that movie on Thursday, so stay locked in with me. Yo, what's going on, guys? So if you're gonna be watching the Dragon Ball Z movie on I don't know, not Thursday, but I'm watching it on Thursday. Comment down below. Just type your favorite character. You could type Broly. You could type Goku. Whoever's your favorite character, but just leave it in the comment section. But today we're gonna be taking a look at the the TCL Stylus 5G, and I'm gonna be drawing Broly from Dragon Ball Z on my TCL Stylus 5G. So I might speed up the video because this may take a minute, but I'm gonna be using Autodesk Sketchbook, which is this app right here. It's called Sketchbook. So let's just begin. I'm gonna start sketching it right now. I was doing a sketch earlier, so let me just create a new sketch or whatever, and let's hit create. I'll save that for later or whatever. I was just bored at work or whatever, so I was just doing a quick sketch. But I know that the movie is coming out, so I'm gonna put the brightness at 100%, and then I'm just gonna start doing like a sketch. So I'm gonna find a pencil tool right here. One of the things I did notice is that this thing does rock, so I'm gonna put a case on it because it does rock, which is kind of annoying. So let me put a case on it before I start, okay? I got a case. I'll make sure I leave a link down below. But one of the things about the TCL Stylus 5G is that if you put it flat on the surface, it will rock. So that's why I usually put a case on here when I'm doing something. But I'll make sure I leave the cheapest link down below. But I'm gonna start sketching Broly, so stay locked in with me, okay? So the first thing I do is just find the pencil tool, and I don't worry about like getting into too much detail or whatever. I just start sketching like the first thing I see, which was his hair or whatever. So I'm gonna just start with that, and then you know what I'm saying, that's what I'm seeing. So that's what I'm just sketching right now, and I'll start doing details as soon as I also do have a screen protector on here, which is gonna make it a little bit harder to use the pen tool on the display, but I did notice it was pretty accurate, so I'm just gonna leave the screen protector on here while I'm sketching. All right, so you can see this is like what the hair would look like or whatever, and I'm just trying to get the hair taken care of first, so it looks pretty good so far. Okay, so I'm just gonna do the face now. So I'm gonna zoom in just a little bit, and I noticed his face was like a V shape or whatever, so I'm gonna make it that V shape. And then you know how how they do the eyebrows, they make them real thick, so you just put the eyebrows just like that. On the details, you zoom in more so you can get the details. So I'm just doing the eyebrows now, and then the eye literally connects to the eyebrow just like that. So I'll do the other one now. It goes down and then it comes across. I didn't like that line, so I'm gonna redo that one line, but this might take a minute, so I might just either speed up the video or just leave it like this and let you guys just see the full process or whatever. But I like nice clean lines. Then I'm gonna see how they did his nose, because his nose is like real small or whatever. He has like this scrunch right here across his eyebrow, and then he has like these three lines that show that his face is scrunched up, and then he has like a real small nose. So I'm just gonna do that for now, which is his nose, and then his nose is like extremely close to his mouth, so he's like actually screaming. So I'm gonna show the open mouth with the teeth or whatever, and we're gonna his teeth go all the way back to the back right there, and then he actually has like a nice set of teeth. So I'll make this thinner so I could just do the detail on the details on the teeth. It's not really that important or whatever, but you can see you could put lines for the teeth just to show that it's his teeth, not his lips or whatever. And then the tongue is like literally right there in the back of the mouth. So that's like that main part, and put it back on a size 4. So I'm almost done with the face. Then I'm just gonna outline it. I'm not gonna do too much detail or whatever. So that's like pretty much his face, but let me just do some details underneath the eyes, because he was squinching right here. And that's just gonna show like his face was squinching a little bit, with a little bit of shadow underneath the eye. So that's pretty much the face. Now let's start drawing in like the muscle or whatever. So that's like the hardest part, right? But his muscles literally extend out past, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like kind of crazy. So he's got a lot of muscle on his body, so it might not fit, his whole body might not fit on here. So I'm just kind of outlining what I can, you know, pretty much fit on here. But you can see right here, that's this is the chest muscle or whatever, and that extends, like that thing is, his name really fits his character, which is kind of cool. But you can see that's his chest, and that's his shoulder right here that I'm doing. And I'm not able to fit the entire thing in here, so that's the only thing that I want to throw out there. I won't be able to fit his entire body because I didn't start small, I started kind of big. So that he has like a scar right here across his chest. So I'll just put a mark right there to signify like a scar. Then he's got like this indent right here coming across his chest to show like the rips on his chest or whatever. And then his abs is real small. Well, they're not small, but you know what I'm talking about. Like they don't take up that much space on his body when you compare it to the rest of his body. And then he has like this green thing like around his waist or whatever. So I'm just gonna show that his leg is right here, like that's his knee. So I'm just drawing his kneecap, and this is like his thigh muscle right here. And then the thing that he's wearing goes across his body right here. So I won't be able to fit like his whole arm or whatever, but you could kind of get an idea of how it looks. And you can see, I just wanted to show you guys that you can sketch on here. So that's pretty much what I'm trying to do, is show you guys that you can pretty much sketch on here. It's not going to be as good as like the Samsung Galaxy Note or whatever, but it's going to be pretty decent when it comes to the sketching on here. So obviously I do art on my spare time. I could do it professionally, but I just don't have like I don't want to make excuses or whatever, but you know, I do work and I do run a YouTube channel, so it's a little bit harder to like fit that in or whatever. But eventually I do want to you know, do my own pieces and sell them and stuff like that. But so this is his leg, and his other leg is like literally right next to it. This is his kneecap on the other leg, and then his quad muscles are actually crazy. You can see right there, they extend out, attached to his knee. And then, you know, so that's that. This is the cloth that he was wearing. So I'm just gonna do the cloth texture right here to show that this is like a feathery cloth material right here. So I just want to capture that right here. And this is like, this part was like a smooth, like it looks like it's a smooth suede material right here inside of here, and then this is like a feathery textured material. So I kind of just want to differentiate the textures, and then I'll fill it in afterward or whatever. But I just want to show you guys, this is the feathery material right here that he was wearing around his waist. I think it's like, I'm not even sure what that is, to be honest with you, but let's do some more details on the muscles. So I'm gonna do like a little bit of an outline now. And this is his chest with the scar across it. Let me go back a few times. That's what his scar was, but I'll come back to that part later. So I want to fill in the face a little bit more with the hair and stuff like that. But I just wanted to show you guys that you can create artwork on the TCL Stylus 5G with the pen tool. It's the stylus tool, which is basically the name that they got from LG. The stylus, well, actually the Moto phone. They got the name from the Moto phone because it's the stylus, whereas the LG was the stylo. So if you made it this far in the video, just say I'm still here, and also do me a favor, just hit the like button. So I want to remind you to hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? So I know you're still kicking it with me, and just show your support and appreciation as well. Because you know, this does take a bunch of time to do, but I definitely wanted to do this sketch since I was watching the movie on Thursday or whatever. But so far it's coming out pretty good. The next thing I'm gonna do is fill in with some color. I'm gonna add some color to this. So you want to make sure you get the shadow in there, and then kind of show where his waist stops right there. And then this is the robe or the feathery object that he's wearing around his body. It basically wraps around his stomach and extends across his entire waist. It kind of droops down right here, and then it kind of goes across his thigh right here. And so then there's a lot of shadows right here where his shoulders are. So I'm going to kind of capture that real quick. Let's bring this down a little bit. Outline the eye. So you guys get the idea. This is pretty much how Brawley would look. He has a bunch of scars right here on his arm. And then right here on his arm. So I just wanted to differentiate that. Let me make this a little bit bigger. And then he's actually bald. He has his fist is over here, but I can't fit that into the picture, so I'm just gonna continue to sketch or whatever. Let me move that. But this is his kneecap, and then this is his quad muscle right here, which is extremely not detailed, but extremely toned up. And don't forget to leave your favorite character from Dragon Ball Z down below in the comment section. I'm just gonna add some color to this, even though it's not really like a finished product or whatever, but I just didn't want to make this video last too long. I just wanted to give you guys a general idea of this character's the way he looks or whatever when you're sketching on these Stylus 5G from TCL. So this is the cloth. I'm just making some little wrinkle marks inside the cloth so that you can see that it has some fabric to it and some shadow to it right there. And it's not the best sketch I've ever done in the entire world, right? But I'm gonna get the airbrush tool. I forgot how I got to. Oh yeah, all the tools are right here. So one of my favorite tools to fill in color is the airbrush tool. So what I want to do is capture his green hair or whatever with the neon green color. So that's what I'm going to use to capture the color on his hair. Just like that. And then I'm going to fill in with the pen, but I don't want to make this video extremely long. So I'm just going to do a quick fill in right here with the hair. And then his hair is actually, the robe that he's wearing on his body is a little bit darker than his hair. So I'm going to choose a little bit darker green right here. And then just fill that in to the best of our ability. Right, so that's pretty much. I couldn't fit his fists in the picture or whatever, but this part was like a suede gray material in the middle that he had right here. This part was like gray. It must have been like the suede fabric, and then he actually wears like purple shorts or whatever, like a dark purple shorts. So that's the color that I would use to fill in his knees and stuff like that. All right, cool. So, and then his body is like a light, like a pinkish. Let me see if I could find the color. It's like right here. It's like a pale tan color right there. Yeah, this is like an accurate color of the skin. And then you would just go over the muscles with like the pen tool to make the definition darker. I'm just trying to rush through this so you guys can get a general idea of how it would look when you were sketching with the TCL Stylus 5G. But then what I would do is I would take this tool right here, which is like the pen tool, and it's like the ink, the black ink, and then I would just go over everything with that. I would probably make that a 7 or something, and then just go over that one more time, his eyebrows are actually going to be like a green color. This brush is actually thicker than I would like, pause, but I'm gonna use it to just touch up the mouth and the teeth and stuff like that. So it's just a quick sketch. It's not like this isn't something I would publish or anything like that, but it's just a quick sketch to give you an idea of how this device how you can get a lot done with this device, right? So I'm kind of rushing now at this point. I'm not really focused too much on details and stuff like that, which I should be, but that's only if I had like way more time. Obviously I don't have that much time to show you exactly how detailed I could get it to go, but I'm just kind of rushing through now, just outlining the hair and whatnot and the muscle tones and stuff like that, so you guys can get a general idea. But yeah, this is pretty much Goku right now. Oh, not Goku. This is Brawly right now. Just a quick sketch. Just wanted to show you guys how the TCL Stylus 5G can get some stuff done for you, and it's actually a pretty decent tool to use if you're the type of person who likes to do artwork like myself. So I get the details on the robe and stuff like that, and yeah, it's nowhere close to done, but this is probably where I'm gonna start wrapping up the video or whatever, because you guys can actually see that it's actually coming along pretty decent when it comes to the overall sketch or whatever. So you guys can see what it looks like when it's like probably a quarter of the way done, not like anywhere near fully done, but just a quarter of the way done. And you know, this is Broly from Dragon Ball Z. I'm gonna be watching the movie, like I said, again on Thursday, so if you're watching the movie, just comment down below and you know, let me know that you're checking out the movie, because I kind of want to know who's watching it with me. But I'm gonna check you guys later. I'm gonna get right back with you, and I'm gonna show up in the comment section and answer any one of your questions that you have about this thing. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's where I wanted to end this video, but hopefully you guys do have a great afternoon, morning, afternoon, evening, depending where you are. But let me just show you what that looks like. Let me know down below what you think about this sketch. I'm gonna go ahead, save the sketch right there. And yeah, this thing gets a lot of stuff done. You could always go back into it and, you know, sketch and do all your stuff. But this is just a quick sketch of Broly from Dragon Ball Z. Hopefully you guys did find this video helpful. I'm gonna check you guys later. I'm gonna show up in the comment section, and make sure you watch another video right here or right here, and I'm gonna get right back with you. But in the meantime, have a great morning, afternoon, evening, and depending on where you are, have a great night. Later, crew. Peace.
C. Butler.